Welcome to the house that Rodney built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Got his man on the right. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Still on his feet at the 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Yeah, it's just the throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving. And he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wells. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Bannon. Touchdown, Rebels! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Irish offense comes out, first chance we've had to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45, on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Irish! What a grab and... Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his man, it's Wells. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Well, Reese,
About you.
we were talking about this before the
About
game.
it.
How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they
Got
have?
one of them
offensively?
cold ones.
You saw them just rip off a big play.
Got
Just
you one.
now their heads spinning
I got a
just
bye
little bit.
week.
Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Now on 2nd down.
I didn't know I had a
From
bye.
the shotgun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And my
Will
defense.
they keep it on the ground again?
Struggling.
You're on 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. And the Rebels have enough for the 1st down.
I'm about to pull your game up.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd.
Did you end up stopping at Taco Bell?
Try to snap it.
No, I went to Walmart, got something to cook for supper, and I had some drumsticks that I cooked yesterday. I just had some of that for
Now
lunch.
he's looking to throw it.
Oh, okay.
Going up top. He's got it. He's
They
run
are
out of
piecing
bounds
me
after the
up,
big
son.
gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
They just
Defense
completely
is
how they
backed
are.
up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Gets it out quickly. Hard-hitting tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UNLV. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane in the running back.
Shane tried to call me. I didn't answer it.
It's pretty easy to follow an offensive
Wonder what he
line.
tried to call you
Makes
for.
those holes and just gives you a caravan
I don't know.
all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he makes the extra point.
I wouldn't answered it either. Unless he got notifications of the
So the decision has been made.
Ren or something. score posting.
Take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Motion from the offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on
Now that you're done relax on everything, you
You feel a little tired?
No, I'm still pretty good.
Quick completion to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's moving out of the pocket.
I signed the number 1 player in the country. Russ signed the number 2 player in the country. You signed the number 3 player in the country.
Wide receiver. He's really
Dominique
not that
Tam.
good, though. You look at his stats. I mean, he's good. He's a lot better than what I got, but he's not like a freak.
Yeah, see, mine was a outside linebacker out of North Carolina, 6'4", 240. Russ's was a running back out of Connecticut, 5'10", 240. And then your receiver, 6', 188. But of the top 8 recruits, I signed the 1, Russ signed 2, you signed 3. Then Russ signed number 4, number 5, number 6. I signed 7 and 8.
Good
So of the
Lord.
top 8, it was actually, if you go to the top 12 recruits in the country, you had 1, I had 4, Penn State had 1, and then Russ had 6 of the
Dang.
top 12. He had 6 of the top 12. I had 4 of the top 12. Penn State had 1. You had 1.
You'd like to snag that interception, but
Dang.
there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands. Just so.
Russ had 10 of the top 18 players in the country.
He can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to
Yeah,
get
of the
off
top
the field on
18,
third down.
15 of them either committed to me or Russ of the top 18.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And this sophomore
And your other 5 stars are defensive end.
The Rebels line up to punt it away.
You would have gotten that wide receiver if you didn't pull off of him for some reason.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him
I might
3
have.
times in that loss last week. Slips through the line.
But I would say for your first year at Notre Dame to sign 3 5-stars, not bad.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Back on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now
And to
it's
be
up
a
them in
3-star
tie
program.
game.
All right, so if you're
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense? And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been...
Got some room into the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the ball.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What did Russ say? Are y'all on a party? Is he on?
I don't know.
Didn't show him on.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go to the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up.
Since I have a bye,
Third down conversions, always a huge step.
I might not
They've
even
got a
make it to the
third
end of
and
your
long
game.
to the 27.
you're in a little battle though.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Swings it out to the flat. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening
wide
right now,
open.
because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. On the move. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Just had to pick up a few inches on the play, and they do it on fourth down.
I wonder if you're receiving any votes for the top 25.
A little bit of space where I can fall forward and you can push him forward. I like it going.
Nothing but green ahead. And he will finally go out of bounds after a.
How about the top 2 teams in the country? SMU at 1, me at 2.
Gashing them with this running game. Notre Dame ready to go back to work.
What's Russ?
He's 3. TCU's 4.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish. Line getting set on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On second down, just keeps firing. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition. You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He gets a block. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Punt return.
Show is, he gone.
And they fumbled the kickoff.
You play at A&M next week. Dang, you got 3 tough ones in it. At A&M, they're ranked 23. At home against Rutgers, who's ranked 9. At Stanford, ranked 8.
Need to beat one of them.
Rutgers 5-2, ranked 9.
Maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. That's caught. It's Lincoln. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame lines up quickly, looking to move it through the air. He might have expected to snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here comes the offense on second down.
Russ has Ole Miss ranked 22.
Excellent job working.
Will you invite Russ?
Finding a hole in that defense
Yeah.
and picking up a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried
Dumbass
Fires
throw.
into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he
Hello.
hands him the ball.
About you.
Hey,
Hey. I stopped 5 guys, and this guy said, I said, that's spring break burn? I said, no. Just went golfing. He said, yeah, look, he's limping a little bit. It might have been good burnt.
Tough walk.
Lightweight. I said, no, golf. Got a little blister. He said, that sounded like a tough round to golf. Yeah.
Tough 2 days. She said, you actually scored pretty well today, for real. I wasn't sure
Felt pretty good.
how good Doug would be compared to you, because I know he plays more often, so I thought he might be a little better. But you're way better than Doug.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought Doug would be better. And he played. I'm going to look at the scorecard real quick.
You think there's 10 strokes you could have shaved off somewhere to beat Lou? Because I can't find, I can't find 16 on mine.
If I probably could yesterday. Because if I would have shot 99 twice, that's 18 under.
Yeah.
But then they still could have shot 14 under twice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was like, I think, his part 95 was about right, just because he was 93 yesterday. I said, but it's hard to prepare for if you're going to come out there and shoot an 81.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
That was awesome, though.
Yeah, especially on the front. You was getting after on the front. You didn't chip in for no birdie, though.
Sure didn't.
I know 2 people that did.
It felt good.
He's going to take off.
On that hole, Ed, Russ's ball, when he was walking to the fairway, he goes, if it's in the water and I can fish it out, we'll be all right. I said, oh, yeah. I said, me and Led was talking the same thing on this hole about mine
Yeah,
yesterday.
and he pulls out that 15-footer.
And, dude, he goes over there to his bag. I said, just get the longest iron you got. He done pulled out the little bag with that little fishing thing in it.
Yeah.
I said, hell yeah. You fished it right on out of there.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's
You're beating the brakes off you, no way.
I just turned 2 o'clock on.
I don't know what your plan is, Stone, but I might just, if you want to play, I can get my game in, but if not, I was just going to recruit and hang out for a minute.
Oh, that's fine. You ain't got to rush it.
And then I was just going, whatever. You finish your game still, also. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't have to rush it. Once I saw I had a bye, that's what I told Ed. I was like, oh, I ain't going to be on here long then. And he said, yeah, I'm going to try to send most of mine.
Yeah, I'll try to I'll get on after Miles goes to bed and play mine.
Line gets set, first down.
And then, if you get on.
Oh, I'll get on tonight and play if you guys want to.
Yeah, I will. If Still gets his game done, you got bye, so then I'll sign on. After Miles goes to bed, I'll play my game. That'll advance the week, and then we'll be able to play our next week's game. I don't know what.
Yeah, we'll see what my night.
What you got?
Dude, all day today, or not, I guess not all day, but once you started talking about you had birthday parties tomorrow and everything, it didn't hit me until after I dropped you off and I went to the store, that tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
It feels like today's Saturday. I was thinking tomorrow was Sunday whenever you were saying all that. Because I was thinking, damn, he just had to play golf 2 days in a row, now you're going to be at birthday parties all day, want to have a weekend. But, yeah, it's just Saturday.
Look at the bracket.
I'm telling you though, we need to go play Roebuck or something up there, and me and Russ just wear y'all out.
Yeah, that sounds good. I want y'all to come up here and play. They got Tennessee in the first seed.
And and look at SMU at the number 1 overall team. Not even with a bye.
Well, they're about to play Clemson this week. Then TCU at the number 4 overall.
That SEC spot will come down to the SEC championship with me and you.
Yeah.
I think Bama's undefeated in the SEC too.
Yeah, but they got 2 losses. They're just not in the SEC.
The offense right there, very lucky that.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the stomping has commenced.
Oh, I thought you were about to hurdle him there.
I tried.
We beat the hell out of them. Last time I pulled this up, it was 14-14, 56-21.
Beat the hell out of them. 35 in the second half, or second quarter.
Hey.
Sure did.
If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same